Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing 50 random facts so that you guys can get to know me better. So number one, as many of you might know, my name is Zara. Number two, I was born on the I was born on the 27th of October. Favorite color is purple. Favorite number is number 13. My favorite type of music is all kinds of music, really. I would call myself very, very eclectic. I like listening to anything. What am I truly scared of? Like, I wouldn't say it's like a fear. Well, maybe it's a fear. But like, and it's, some people say it's a strange one, but I think it's pretty much legitimate. Mushrooms, fungi, mold, all of that stuff. Oh, it makes me actually feel sick. Generally, I'm not into sports. I tend to be quite an awkward person and I get myself into really strange ordeals and I just call them Zara moments. My favourite year of my life so far has to be 2012. If I could have a superpower, it would probably be like reading minds or moving things with my mind. If I say something or if I'm truly passionate about something, no matter what anyone says, I'm probably not going to go back on it. One of my lifetime wishes is to bungee jump off like a cliff or something, or to jump off a plane. And then talking about planes, I was part of the Air Cadets for a very short period of my lifetime, and I managed to fly a plane, of course with assistance, but that's one tick of my lifetime goals that I've actually done, which is great. When I laugh and when I find things truly hilarious, I tend to cry. If there was one sentence that I could describe myself with, is that I'm not what people expect. When it comes to like replying to text messages and WhatsApps, I'm pretty terrible. That's one thing I'm really trying to improve on. If I could dye my hair, it would be a platinum blonde. I know you're thinking, what? Platinum blonde? But really all I want is like a platinum blonde Gokwan streak in my hair. It's probably something I'll never ever do because knowing my luck, I'll dead done and then my hair breaks off and I just have some little bald patch in the front. So it's something that will never happen. I have two electronic best friends and their name is Google and Wikipedia. I love them to bits. The last thing in cinema I saw was Captain America. My opinion on this movie was great until I fell asleep. It wasn't that it was a bad movie why I fell asleep. I just had a really stressful week the week before. I really want to go to Norway. I really like weird, wacky, futuristic-y things, and I like looking weird, wacky, and futuristic because I guess I'm just weird and wacky. Weird, wacky, futuristic, and they're cool. Another place that I would like to travel to is to China. Since like I was 12 years old, I was like learning Mandarin, so I thought the greatest progression from learning Mandarin is to go to the place where they speak Mandarin and we can have a big Mandarin party. I am half Ghanaian and half Jamaican. One day I'd like to be fluent in Mandarin and French. I love these languages. I've been learning them since I was like small. I say that I've been learning them. Am I fluent yet? No, but that day will come. When it comes to allergies, I wouldn't say I have like major allergies, but if there's two things I would say that I'm allergic to, it's coconut and almonds. I'm a person where it takes me ages to warm up to people and I'll just be that awkward quiet person there in the background. When I go on holidays to hot places, I wish I could tan, but I don't tan. All I get told is that I glow. Am I a light bulb? Generally, I love to try new things. My favourite flavour and smell, it has to be lemon. I love all things lemony. And then I think my second would be ginger. These are horror movies. I hate them. You should speak to Bethany about why I hate them. That's what you should do. I don't have any tattoos. These are my only piercings that I have, and I probably won't get any more because I don't even use these on that often. Yep, parents deformed me for no reason. I don't have any pets. I don't like organising big events, so like birthday parties and stuff like that on holidays. I just don't like it. I just don't like the hassle. But I'm the kind of person where if I do organise, then it has to be organised to the last detail. Favourite sweets were Starburst choosers. I don't know if anyone remembers what they are. If I can find a picture for them on Google, I will. They were amazing. They're like little Starbursts and had little juicy bits in it, and you bit into it and it's just like ah, and then they disappeared. I love them so much. So if you can, Mr. Starburst, bring them back to London. Well, hey. I'm 20 years old. I'm 5'2". When I go to sleep and I dream, my dreams tend to reflect what happens to me in real life. My friends and family call me weird or strange, but I don't see it. I love The Sims. I've had The Sims, I've had The Sims 2, and I've had The Sims 3. I've collected all of Sims 1, Sims 2, working on my Sims 3 collection. Probably I could spend days just playing The Sims. My favourite is The Sims 2. What I'm really annoyed about though is why The Sims 4 isn't available on Max. What is that? In general, I like to set like yearly goals for myself. So last year I did the whole let's not straighten my hair or use heat in my hair for a year. I also did how many £2 coins that I can save in a year, and I think I've reached over the £50 mark, so that's exciting. My earliest memory is, well, I guess it's one of my earliest memories, because I have quite a few, but probably the most prominent one was when I was about like 5 or so, and like my primary school used to do they used to do concerts and stuff, and my mum promised me 2 things. Number 1, that she was going to be early, she was going to be on time. Number 2, she was going to bring my older sister. I literally went through this whole concert, and every time I performed, I was up there quite, and like I was out on stage numerous times. I remember playing the piano like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I definitely remember the performance at the end when my class was singing Frosty the Snowman, and I can just remember we're singing, so I think we just finished singing the Frosty the Snowman, and then the door opens and who comes walking into the concert hall? It's my mum. She's late, and I can just remember going and pointing to her and be like, "Mummy!" And she looked at me, and everyone looked at me, and then everyone looked to where I was pointing, seeing her coming through the door. "Where's Bethany?" And I just remember that. So everyone knew she was late, and my mum was very embarrassed. When it comes to like speaking and forming sentences and stuff, I would say that I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good with my words. I get tongue-tied quite easily. I really like to think about what I'm gonna say a lot of times before I say it. Or like if I'm in an argument or a debate or just having a conversation, like I wouldn't know what to say at that exact point in time. But give me 2 hours and I would have like the perfect sentence and the perfect point. And so that's one thing that it's really sucky about myself. This is my favourite character in the world. I love Eel. I only recently started to wear makeup, like foundation and stuff, like maybe, I'm gonna say in 2012 again, that I probably like bought like my first load of makeup, but I've never ever worn it consistently, and even nowadays I don't wear it like every day, but a few days I like to little dabble and see what I can do. So you know, if you see me in the videos and my makeup is not on point, that's the day I've dabbled and it's just gone wrong. I always aim high, but I just expect low, so that if it doesn't go to plan, I don't feel too disappointed within myself, because if you aim high and expect high and it doesn't go to plan, you just feel disappointed and guilty. Whereas aiming high, you've got all this possibility, but expecting low means that you're only expecting the bare minimum. So even if something happens which is better than the bare minimum, you've still got something to be happy with, and if it doesn't, then well, you expected low anyway, so it's okay. I would say that I am an overthinker. In my everyday language, I use the word lol. I am the middle child of the family of the 3 boats. I have opposite of middle child syndrome. I am probably the most loved out of the 3 boats.
Keep dreaming.
So now we reach the last fact, and it's my favourite quote. It is, "Nothing in the world is worth having or doing unless it means effort, pain and difficulty," by Theodore Roosevelt, and I completely agree with it. There's no point in doing anything in life if you're not going to work hard for it, and if it's something that you can't work hard for it and you want someone else to do it, then you don't really want it that much. That was my 50 facts about me. I've got a feeling that it's going to be quite a long video, so I'm sorry. Hopefully you know a bit more about me, and if you enjoyed this video, if you saw that we had any similarities, please let me know. Thank you for watching. Oh, comment, like and subscribe.